I was just going to say that this was the old line, bishop e6. Okay. Rook d8. The knight on e2. So after bishop c4. Uh, Help me, guys. Exactly. Rook to d2. Right. Right. And we just seen a move here. Queen c2.
Hey, Bullet Lifter, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Chess with Chris. I'll go ahead and start the show today. So I had this idea to play a viewer tournament today, like we did last week. It went pretty well. I just realized my screen behind me is not looking quite right. You can see some static above me. That's not cool. I'll have to fix that next week. Okay, so we're gonna have a viewer tournament later, but for now I think we'll just do some puzzles. So let's go ahead and find this study. All right, I forget where we left off. Here, let me just let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. So we solved 24. I don't recall if we solved this one. It seems like we did not. All right. So let's get right to this. And we can make everything bigger. There we go. So this is interesting, right? Because the queen is kind of far out, right? Like there's no immediate queen issues, but like after like bishop f7, king f7, queen here, that could be good, right? Because king here, this would be mate. And if the rook blocks, queen takes his mate. And what do we do with king h8? Oh, I see. Knight here takes, and this is mate. Haha, that's pretty good. Bishop takes f7. There's this kid and a pig somehow that makes an Amazon Alexa commercial. Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Bullet Lifter says, I didn't get a notification for your stream. Do you think that happened to anyone else since not a lot of people joined? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the notification sometimes takes a minute or two. So if you're just anticipating to show up at 2:30, that's probably the best thing. But yeah, sometimes the notification takes a minute or two. I appreciate that you have notifications turned on, Bullet Lifter. Yeah, so I'm thinking bishop takes f7 here. I'm not seeing any defense. Because after king takes, queen here check. The only legal moves are rook here and king over. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is it. And then if not rook e6, we have king here, and this is also mate. And if the king doesn't take the bishop, we have knight check, followed by queen mate. Yeah. That's a pretty nice little mate in 3. All right, moving right along. I saw that before anybody had a chance to participate. If you guys want to participate, feel free. Suggest moves or whatever. This one looks a little bit more challenging. So I'm seeing some maybe back rank issue combined with a weakness on f7. It's like the queen has to defend against the back rank, but she also has to defend against f7. So maybe rook here works. Rook here, though, bishop takes. So what about maybe this rook? This one looks interesting. Appreciate that, Summer Quest Mafia. Hey, Sonic Castle. Yeah, I don't think hello was a... Is hello a thing? It should be. Maybe I'm remembering that command wrong. Bum 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 ba-da. Commands. I don't remember there being a hello, or if there was, it was really short. Let me look at the list here. Yeah, there wasn't a hello. There's definitely a bye, which you've used before. There's a yes, but I don't see a hello. Maybe I should make one. There's got to be a clip of him saying hi or hello or greetings or something. All right, my headphones are a bit loud. Let's adjust that. Okay, yeah, so back to this puzzle. So I was just noticing that the rook and the queen, like this is all lined up here, right? So I was thinking something like this, because if queen takes, then we would have a mate, but the bishop can take, right? So what if, I mean, rook here, it's not a forcing move, but it looks promising. I guess he has rook f6. Oh, queen f7 first, because then this would be check. Actually, this would just be mate. Yeah, because the bishop can't take that one. Oh no, you have to pin the queen first, right? So check, takes, pin the queen, and then this is mate. Oh, that's pretty. So queen f7. So that line actually works. What about king h8? You just take this mate. Takes here, takes, and then this is mate because the queen is pinned. Right? Am I seeing this right, guys? Hang on one sec. This is not working. Great. Just what I wanted for everything to stop working. Ay. Whoa. Well, I've got to turn that feature off in Windows. Jeez. That's terrible for my stream. Windows has this stupid thing where if you shake a window, everything else minimizes. And that just totally interrupted my stream. Like, you guys lost the chessboard there for a sec. I'm pretty sure you guys lost the chessboard. Yeah, queen takes f7. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it looks like you guys are seeing the same thing I am. So let's try this. Queen takes f7, and oh, there's king takes that I didn't look at. But I'll show the queen takes line. Queen takes line is really pretty. So you go here, check, pinning the queen, After he takes the rook, this is mate. It's quite nice. And obviously here we could just go mate there, but this line, what do we do here? T d6, like rook d6. Oh, is this mate? It's check. It doesn't look like it's mate. Oh, there's here. Yeah, and then it's mate. Wow. So what language is the rook a T? So that's the first time I've seen T for a rook. Alright, sorry guys, I'm distracted. Yeah, so I think that's all the lines. Like there's no other. Queen takes f7. It's just mate no matter what. Good. So we solved that one. But I should promote the king takes one, because king takes is mate in 3. All the other ones are mate in 2. Well, the queen takes was mate in 3. Yeah, this was 3 moves. And king takes was also mate in 3 moves. The other way it was mate in 2. Okay. Alright. So I want to go ahead and put the link to the tournament in the chat since you guys are here. I've already created the tournament. It'll be starting in a little while. Now I can't find it. Where's my tournament? Did I actually create it? Surely I created it. It should start around 15:30. So probably it's not. Oh, here it is. Good. Lost it there for a sec. So here's the link to the tournament. Go ahead and join in, guys, and yeah, we'll play that in just about an hour. Well, a little less than an hour now. We've done a couple puzzles. All right, so next puzzle. All right, we're up a lot of material here, but I guess the idea is just to find the quickest win. Bullet Lifter doesn't like 3+1. Well, I want to get a bunch of games in. We did 3+1 earlier. No, Privacy. This is not Lichess. This is a book that I bought called Imagination in Chess. Oh, I didn't buy it. I asked for it for Christmas and I got it. So, yeah, I'm going through all the puzzles in this book. So I put them on Lichess. Almost the whole book now. Yeah. So Rook takes Rook H7. I was looking at Rook H7 because there's Queen here. If the King takes and if the Bishop takes. I think even Queen here anyway, Bishop takes, and then Knight here is mate, right? The double checkmate. So I was looking at this line. Rook here, there, Queen here, there, and I believe this is checkmate. Yeah. So are there any other, are all those moves forced? Like what if the King takes? Well, that's just mate in 2, right? Yeah. And what other answers are there here? Bishop takes, there's no other answer. And after Queen here, there's no other answer. My mouse is being really messed up right now. Jeez. I think I spilled some oil or something on my table here. It's really messed up the optical mouse thing. I don't have a mouse pad. It's crazy. So there's no other legal move, right? Like the bishop has to take? Seems so. And then this is just mate. It's kind of cool that the move right before mate is check. So you block the check and give checkmate. The bishop was looking at my king. Yeah. Yeah, so we were looking at this. I was looking at this. Yeah, king takes a7. Oh, so that was relatively straightforward. As long as you're looking for the crazy moves, right? All right, so next one. Who can find the crazy move fastest? Hmm. Oh, that's true. Sonic Castle. Yeah. And that last puzzle. Yeah. The rook. The rook was under pressure. The knight was under pressure. I didn't even realize the queen was looking at the rook. That's amazing. Yeah. So here I had no. I didn't even register that this queen was attacking this rook. That's amazing actually. All right. Anyway, back to this puzzle. All right. What is going on here? So the problem is he has bishop f7, bullet lifter. So bishop c3, king g8, queen c4, bishop f7. I'm not seeing anything after that. Yeah, so queen f6 looks like it's mate, but is that the fastest mate? Queen f6, king g8, queen takes, d8 check. No, it's not mate because of bishop e8. I mean, you win the rook, but even win the rook with check, but it doesn't look like it's mate. Bishop c8, then queen f8. That could be. Let me look. So king g8, queen f8, rook f8. And if only my knight could just like jump here without being able to take it. Because there is that pattern. If the rook's on f8 and the king's here and the bishop's on this, then a knight here would do, you know, take away all the squares. But the queen's on this and the knight can't go here. But sacking the queen doesn't really seem to be doing much because after king g7, the rook's hanging. Yeah. No, I know. That's the whole point, right? You're not supposed to, I mean, yeah, winning a rook is probably enough to win the game, but there's a checkmate we're supposed to find, I think. Pretty sure. Are there any suggestions in chat that I missed? Bum, 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 ba-da. Doesn't seem so. Okay. Let me just go back to calculating. Although someone is trying to text me here. Let me check this really quick. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-da. So queen f6, king g8. Yeah, the problem is bishop e8. Yeah, man. I really want to make that work. Bishop c3 and queen c4. Because he plays with a bishop, you take with a knight. Yeah, but that's not check. Like, our king is wide open, man. You can't just take the bishop. He'll get a perpetual, no problem. So you're saying bishop c3, king g8, queen c4, bishop f7. Yeah, you take it, but then he's not in check, and he's free to do whatever. You know, he can check you, or are there any checks, actually? I don't know. It just doesn't look like mate. I mean, it might eventually be, but... And what after bishop f7? Queen takes f7 check. Queen takes f7 check. Oh, I'm not seeing that. What? So bishop c3, king g8, queen c4, bishop f7, queen takes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just losing there. And a book draw. Yeah. Can I play it once? Yeah, I'll play your line. So check. Yeah, and there's nothing here. The StarCraft theme. Nice. Rook takes f7 is not check, and I'm really nervous about allowing this kind of stuff. Yeah, most of these puzzles have been like mate in 4 or less. So like anything that's not mate here is means that this line is no good. Let's go back to the original puzzle. Remember, I mean, we've been looking for crazy moves, right? Like I haven't seen any crazy moves yet. So I mean, I'm thinking about queen f8, right? I just realized one of my lights is not on. Hang on. There we go. Now all my lights are on. Maybe that's why the green screen wasn't working very well earlier. Because that could be. Queen f6 is check, and hits the king and the rook. Queen f6 is the move. So queen f6, king g8. Yeah, you could take the rook, but where's the mate after bishop e8? These are not just like winning a piece puzzles. These are checkmate the king puzzles. So if there's no mate after bishop e8, then that's not the right answer. Taking the rook is not the right answer. What if after this though, you take here bishop e8, then you start with this whole queen c, checks here along this diagonal. Yeah, no, bishop f7 still works there though. Yeah, MPV 28, absolutely. The tournament is going to be right here. It's starting in a little bit over half an hour. So anyone that wants to join can. I think we have 4 people in the tournament right now. So feel free. Okay, this one seems difficult. What's going on here? Queen f8, rook f8, rook f8, king g7. Oh, there's knight. There's knight e6 check in that line. Wait a minute. 96 is mate. Queen f8, rook f8, rook f8, king g7, 96 is mate. I think I just solved it. Because the bishop gets the bishop covers h6, the knight covers these 2 squares, the rook covers everything else. Look at this. Boom. All right. So that was something. Bullet Lifter, did you get your Lichess account sorted out? Hopefully. Let's see if you're in the tournament. Oh yeah, you are. Okay, good. MPV, they don't correlate. There's no correlation. All right, yeah. So here we go. Chess with Chris solved it. yeah. So 96 was the move I didn't see after sacking the queen. I was just like, my rook is hanging. There's nothing here. But then I realized the knight here is check and defends the rook at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, from here, once again, queen f8, sacking the queen. Rook takes. King here, the only move. And there was no other move other than taking the queen. So this is all forced. So there's no other lines here. There's no side lines, nothing. It's just that the first move is really difficult to see if you don't see 96 check. Yeah, there's no other legal moves at any point. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. Number 29. Planet Chess Club with the raid. Wow. Planet, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Welcome everyone to the stream. We're doing some puzzles now. These are puzzles from a book that I got for Christmas called Imagination in Chess by C.D. Locock. These are puzzles designed to teach you how to attack the enemy king. So if you go through all of this, hopefully you'll be a better attacker in the end. A lot of them involve sacrifices, so it's a nice little hint to get through these here. And where's the tournament? No, it's on Lichess. The link to the tournament is right here. I'm putting it in the chat right now. Chess Engine User says this one is easy. Is it now? Sonic Castle says Rook e6. What does Rook e6 do? Rook e6, if he takes with the pawn, it's mate on e7. That's clear. If he takes with the bishop, though, what then? What about the title? What title are you talking about, Sonic Castle? Are you talking about the Mozart song? And Mafia Elite, your song is coming up next. I see your request here. It's coming up right after the StarCraft soundtrack song. So Rook e6, Bishop e6, Knight d6. Really? Knight d6 is Knight d6, Queen d6. Knight d6, Queen d6, Queen d6, and I mean Black can still stop the mate on d7. Or sorry, e7. You guys are looking at a crazy line here. Bishop here takes. Knight here is check. Queen takes. Where's the mate? Queen d8. Queen takes d8. Then knight e6. Oh, I see Sonic. Okay, yeah. Wow. Oh man, that is amazing. So Rook e8. Bishop takes. Queen here check. Oh my god. All right, and what if he takes a knight? Is this mate? This is mate. No, it's not. This is mate. Knight h8. Knight h8 checkmate. Oh, that's beautiful. I've never seen knight h8 checkmate before. That's the first time I've ever seen knight h8 be checkmate. In all my years, like I've been playing chess for over 20 years, knight h8 has never been checkmate in any position that I've ever seen. Yeah, and then if queen takes, then this is checkmate. That's really pretty. And what other sidelines are there? Oh yeah, pawn takes instead of bishop takes. So pawn takes is obvious. It's just this. Lots of sidelines here. Man, you guys solved that quick. Oh yeah, and then there's this other sideline because there's more than one way to get out of check here. You don't have to take the rook. So what do you do here? Queen takes? This seems right. You just go queen takes here. And only legal move is back. And then this is mate. Or even queen there was mate. Yeah. Whew. Well, that one was challenging. I wouldn't have seen Rook E6 for a long time. Are you guys using an engine? That Rook E6 seemed hard. It's hard to find. I mean, when you see the idea of Queen E8 mate, maybe you look further into Rook E6. But there's so many ways to get out of check. I mean, but seeing the mate after Bishop takes, especially Knight H8, that was rough. There's a lot of sidelines there. Okay. So moving right along. So another 29 minutes for the tournament, I believe. Yeah, 29 minutes to the tournament starts. This is the link in case anyone wants to join. We're doing puzzles though right now, so yeah. Okay, king's kind of wide out in the open in the center. Oh, I like this song. That endgame filler is scary. What endgame? What are you talking about? Mafia lead. Okay. So queen d1 check. I'm seeing. Not sure if that leads to anything. That gives the king e8. On the tournament player screen. Oh, in-game magician. Nice. We got a 2000 rated player in there. Cool. All right. So Mafia is saying. Well, Woolwolf is saying. Oh, Woolwolf, welcome. Queen d8 here. Queen d8, and then what? King takes. I'm not seeing the follow up after king takes d8. So Evie Love is suggesting knight f8, bishop f8, queen e8, king e8, knight d6. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's so many places the king can go other than taking the queen, and there's so many. I mean, and there's so many responses to knight f8 other than taking the knight. Like, man. All right, but let's go through them all, right? That looks promising, that line that you just gave, Evie Love. So knight here. And like, what if king goes back this way? Probably the double check actually is fatal, right? That's good to notice. So after knight here, this is fatal. Yeah. All right. And what other ways do we have to get out of check here? There's king here. So after king c6, so I'm tempted by this check here, just to cut the king off from on the 5th rank here. And then this would be mate. Is it? Why isn't this mate? Oh, it's not protected. Whoops. Okay, so this is mate here. And then if the king goes this way, then this is mate. Yeah. All right, so the king stepping away from the knight is obviously mate. So the only thing left, or away from the knight, right? So we've covered, we've covered all of these moves. So the only other thing is this move, and then the continuation that Evie Love was talking about was here. And again, this is still mate. And if this, then this is mate. That's a crazy mate to see. Wow. There's no other legal moves. It's a really pretty puzzle, actually. So I think we've solved it. Yeah, Knight F8. And the longest line, they're all mate in 3. Every single line is mate in 3. So what's the most interesting one to make for the main line? This one, or this one, or this one. I think this one should be the main line. Everything else is a sideline from this. Midnight Rhino, I got these puzzles from a book called Imagination in Chess by C.D. Lecoq. I don't think you can read that, but trust me, it's Imagination in Chess by C.D. Lecoq. Yeah. It has the same title as another book, which has much more difficult puzzles in it, called Imagination in Chess by a different author. But this Lecoq one is a little bit more approachable book, meant to teach attacking the king. All right, so let's move on. Go to the next puzzle. So here the material situation's more equal. In fact, we're even down a pawn here. But yeah, king safety is everything, right? King safety is everything. Yeah, the other one is probably even more famous, I think. The other one is more talked about, but I noticed this one and decided to pick it up also. So I'm looking at knight here. That threatens mate this way. And if takes, then we still have mate that way with the rook. Yeah, because black has a check though, right? Like black has all kinds of checks coming. So we probably can't allow this move to happen without check. Maybe we check here first. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so someone's saying queen g7, someone else is saying queen takes g6. Queen g7. Oh, queen g7 is cute. Queen g7, king takes g7, and then the two knights mate. That's really pretty, actually. I don't see any sidelines either. Queen g7 takes. Check. And then no matter where the king goes, this is going to be mate. So here, mate. And here, mate. Wow. Yeah, Evie Love, well done. You're pretty quick at these. I'm curious to know what your rating is, Evie Love. 52. that's Queen G7 seems like it would be difficult to spot. Yeah, that might have taken me a few minutes. Yeah, by Gaprandashvili. Yeah, that's the more famous one. Midnight Rhino. Everyone here is below my rating, except Evie Love 52. So yeah, oh, so Evie Love is 2300. Evie Love is an FM. We have an FM in the house. Wow. So maybe next time for the next puzzle, Evie Love, maybe you can give a hint when you see the answer for the rest of us. Maybe that should apply. I'm an old man. Oh, I see. So that's not your peak rating then. So you made international master. Oh, nicely done, man. Nicely done. All right. So we'll move on. Yeah. So anyone rated over 2,000 feet A, if you're over 2,000 feet A, try to, because I think these puzzles are geared more toward like 1,800 players, you know, maybe even lower. But yeah, so if you're over 2,000 feet A, try to give hints instead of solutions, if you don't mind. All right, so chapter 32, moving right along. One game blindfold. You're gonna play a game of blindfold in the chat? Yeah. How do you enforce the blindfold thing? EV11 said hint Bowden's mate. Okay, so I actually know what Bowden's mate means. It's when the bishop and diagonal when the queen and bishop are oh, it doesn't even have to be the queen. That's an interesting hint because there's a lot of bishops. There's a lot of diagonals here. I wonder if I can get, like, if this pawn can take here, we can get a mate like this. That's a nice hint. So queen takes. Here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Queen c6. Ah, queen c6 distracts the pawn a different way. Ah, queen c6 check. But the thing is, the rook is not. I mean, the rook is blocking the bishop, right? So like this bishop check here isn't mate until we move the rook later. So we have to figure out a way to move the rook with tempo, or with check, even better. So queen c6, bc6, bishop check, or maybe it's a discovery with the rook, right? Because if the king moves up, well, if the king moves over, then rook here check, double check, and then king over, and this is mate. Oh no, it's not. What am I talking about? So there's some vocal music here. Oh, this is that Mozart thing. Nice. Rook a4, rook b4. So people over 2,000 see this move instantly. Sonic Castle, I wouldn't say instantly. They just have more experience calculating stuff like this, so they see it faster. So queen c6, bc6. So bishop check, and then the king is forced somewhere where this rook becomes a rook move becomes a discovered check, right? So like you take here, but then the king is escaping this way. That doesn't seem right. God, I've got to fix my mouse before the viewer tournament. The viewer tournament is starting in 15 minutes. But for some reason, my mouse is not working well today. This may be a problem for my games in the Blitz tournament. Wow. So Eddie Barber says rook b4 double check. Yeah, but that's not the end, right? Because the king has squares there. I'll just put that on the board. Queen c6. Because there's two lines here. Like where's the mate? You know, this one may not actually be a mating puzzle, honestly. I have a note here that it says in the book, white wins. Yeah, Midnight Rhino, yes, commentary. I installed a new extension just for fun. I'm gonna just see how it works. If you've ever watched Penguin stream, the way he does Dimitri commentary, there's other voices on that extension, which I just realized today. So I'm gonna use Yasser's voice, the same way that Penguin uses Dmitry Komarov. Yeah, no, I'm not convinced by this line. Oh, maybe there's a bishop diagonal. Wait a minute. So like bishop here, king there. Yeah, I'm not seeing the mate, but we could be approaching this one wrong. How to get the add-on? Yeah, no, you just update to the latest version, and then in the settings module or whatever. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, this is my whole browser, but when I click on the extension, there's this little dialog thing here. You click the gear, and then there's 4 voices to choose from. Yeah. Eddie Barber, rook h4 hits the queen and threatens queen c6 check. Pawn takes c6 and bishop a6 mate. Yeah. Yeah, so this might be more along the line. Yeah, rook h4. Rook h3 might be more along the lines of what the author had intended. Because yeah, you're threatening the queen c6 mate and also threatening the queen. So when they take, you go here, and then this is mate. Okay, yeah, so that's Boden's mate for anyone who doesn't know the name of this. Boden's mate is when there's a diagonal piece going here, another diagonal piece going here, and then these squares are cut off either by the queen, like sitting here, or by enemy pieces. It usually happens on the edge of the board. Although I have seen cases where it happens in the middle of the board with kings staring at each other, with these this being imagined as the edge of the board, right? The king's here, and then you have Boden's mate with a queen here and a bishop there. Same way. All right. So yeah, that may be because otherwise, if you defend against this mate here, I don't know what a good defensive move would be here. How do you defend against this mate? Maybe knight up here? Yeah, knight up, then you're just winning the queen. All right, so now, because this is not as clear cut, it's not just a mate. Let's see. Let's promote this variation and delete these. Yeah, because I feel like this is this must be the theme of the puzzle or whatever. But I want to look it up. I want to look up the solution here to make sure we've actually got it. Because like winning the queen. So this is 32. Yeah, it says white. Oh wait. Chapter 32. Oh no, that's page 32. Yeah. So at the bottom, it usually says white mates, but this actually says white wins instead of white mates. So yeah, I want to look up the solution, make sure we got it right. Yeah, rook h4 seems really clear. But I just want to double check. Yep. Cool. No, we didn't cheat. We didn't cheat. We solved it. And then I just wanted to make sure the solution was correct. Whenever the solution doesn't involve checkmate in every line, you're not sure if you got the answer right. So, All right, so chapter 33. We got 10 more minutes before the start of the tournament. I'll give the link to the tournament here, just in case you haven't joined and want to. Click on that, join the tournament, and we'll all play here in about 10 minutes. All right, and Eddie Barber is giving a solution before I've even looked at the position. So Rook G7, King G7, Queen G5, King H8, and then what? Oh, Queen F6, King G8, Rook G1 mate. Yeah, that's pretty standard. It says, is that 5 moves? 1, 2, 3. That's 4 moves. Oh, but the queen over makes it 5. Yeah, so this is right. So this was actually fairly straightforward. It's a really common pattern that you see, or at least that I've seen before. Rook G1, and then the queen moves, and then it's mate. I'm not sure if there's any other legal moves to consider. I guess there's king over to consider. And then I guess you can just give check this way. Does that work? See, now I'm not so confident. Now I'm not so confident. What do you do after this move? Rook takes G7, Rook H7. Or you just go Queen H. Well, if you go Queen H6 now, there's there's a pawn here. I just realized. I thought this was a threat. Okay, yeah, Queen H6 does work here. There's no way to defend this pawn. Queen. None of these moves work. So I probably have to go like this, and then here. This works. That's mate in 5. Yeah, so either way you slice it, mate in 5. And now... Yeah, so I should delete this rook takes line. Queen H6. And I don't know if this is the best defense. Is Queen H4 the best defense here? Like if they defend any other way, we take the queen. Yeah, it doesn't really matter from here. That's only mate in 4. Yeah, it seems so. And just looking, if we take the queen, this pattern still works, but it's late. Like this would be mate in 6, I think. How many moves is that? Yeah, that's 6. So taking the queen isn't fast enough. We can delete that line. All right. That one was fairly straightforward. I don't blame you, Eddie Barber, for for just dropping that in chat. Okay, I think we can do at least one more. All right, I'm going to concentrate. Oh, this one was really easy. It's just knight f6, right? Yeah, Eddie Barber, you saw that just as fast as I did. Knight f6 just seems lethal. If you take it, then the queen and bishop line up as mate in 2. And if he just moves, then there's mate in 1. This one's really simple. Oh, it's not that simple. The king escapes this way. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, bishop takes. Right. Bishop takes. And then this mate. Was there a faster mate that I missed? I think bishop g6 is the only way. There wasn't a faster mate there, was there? So if so, that's mate in 5. Yeah. So I saw the wrong mate. I actually didn't. I missed this one because when I was looking at knight f7, I thought the pawn was still here, and that queen h8 would be mate. Yeah. So in my calculation, I actually missed that the pawn moved when the knight got taken. I was seeing these two pawns as still being here when I play queen h8. But yeah, the king in that line actually has king e7. Oy. But I did that really quickly, so I don't blame myself for that. But yeah, that bishop line, or taking on h7. This is a common theme that you learn. It's funny. I only learned this pattern with bishop takes and bishop g6. I don't know, in the last, like, believe it or not, in the last year or two. Like, I had never seen this before, like 2017, I think. And I've been playing chess for way too long to be admitting something like that. All right. Okay, 4 more minutes to the tournament. We've got 6 people in here. All right, there's 32 people in the stream. Come on, jump in. Come play with us. It'll be fun. You get a variety of opponents. We all play each other. It's usually pretty fun. Yeah, but we're doing the puzzles. We'll keep doing the puzzles for now. Chapter 35. Okay. So this one. Ah, more Mozart. I love this. All right, I have to see who requested this song because this is amazing. Lichterpret. Nice. This song is so sad, but it's so gorgeous, and I love it. I love sad music for some reason. And Wolf wants to skip, but that's not the right skip command. Okay, someone's giving a line. Eddie Barber again. Rook d8 check. And if bishop takes... Rook takes rook, then queen a2. Wait, what? Oh, queen a2 is check. Ah. With a smothered mate. Ah, interesting. Oh, that's nice, actually. Because this would be check. And what if the bishop takes? Oh, then you have this. Then you have this. Back rank issue. So that's nice, actually. Rook here. Yeah, if you don't see rook a2 check or queen a2 check, this is more difficult. Boy, my mouse is really going to give me a lot of trouble in this 3-minute tournament. Oh, wait, no. Here. And mate. Okay, yeah, so that's mate in 6. Yeah, not too difficult. And then there's some sidelines here because, like, the king can go to f8 here. What other sidelines are there? The bishop takes, then we have mate in 2. What else do we have here? King can't move anywhere, so rook takes, king here. Is there other options? We already covered king f8, so king h8. Yeah, I suppose here he could also go here, and then this is mate. But yeah, for the most part, this is the smothered mate, which is really famous. Kind of nice example. Every beginner loves this. Okay. 27 of the people in the tournament coming up in 1 minute. Privacy 600? I hope so. There's 8 of us now. Yeah, maybe I should tweet this out to my Twitter followers. I don't have that many Twitter followers, but sometimes some people will retweet it. If you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter and log in and retweet this right quick. I'm about to all right. So this is my status. You guys are here.
10,
and James
9,
is here right now.
8.
We're starting it
7,
right now.
6.
Okay, I
5,
need to get this
4,
in the right
3,
place.
2, 1, 0.
So here we go.
I'm predicting 1e4.
Almost hour long. All right. So playing here. So now we have Yasser commentating, so that's fun.
d4 was played. Knight f6. C4.
So in-game magician.
C5. D5. B6.
So he plays the Benoni.
Knight
Wow.
C3. So D6.
Well, Wolf, why aren't you playing, man? You should be playing in the tournament. You're sitting here chatting. All right. I should play quicker. That's not the line. I'm supposed to play e4 here.
1 E4. And let's go. G6.
Now H3.
Bishop G7. Knight on F3. Castle. Bishop D3. D5.
B5 immediately.
The
What?
players all played some very, very common routine moves.
Really? Can you get away with this? What is he doing? Oh, I see.
Queen A5.
Check. After this move, Knight C3.
Yeah, I guess he can win his piece back with this and then F5, but
Uh-oh.
so I'm gonna castle now.
Castles.
And Queen C2.
So this is not a line that I'm familiar with in the Benoni. Usually they go like A5 or A6 in order to try to prepare B5, not as a sacrifice. But he got his pawn back, he got his piece back. The material's equal. We're just in kind of a weird position. How interesting. I've never seen the Benoni treated like this. The fact that he doesn't have a dark square bishop, though, could be trouble, right? Because I still have my dark square bishop. So let's see how this works. We have a piano cover of this famous song that Sonic Castle always requests.
And
All right. So since he's the endgame magician, I'm not sure I want to trade queens.
that's pretty significant, I would say.
But also don't want my queen to be passive or anything either. It's a tough choice.
Queen A3.
My queen doesn't look so good on A3, but I'm not sure what to do.
Knight D7. Of course, you just simply want to play bishop to E3. Yes.
Hey, Cold Player. How's it going? We're playing in a viewer tournament. So I can actually give the link in the chat. No, that's not the link to the tournament. The tournament is... Where's the tournament? I can copy this link here. There we go.
And oops.
So anyone just joining, feel free to join the tournament.
White to move and win.
White to move and win. Yeah, right. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's go here. Actually, here he would have this move, right? No, I would take the queen. Yeah.
Sorry.
Endgame magician's getting low on time. I've been low on time. Here we go. Tense game to start out the first tournament with. I've never seen this line in the Benoni. It's so interesting for me.
Alert.
Especially as someone who used to play the Benoni.
Exactly.
Exactly. Whoa.
Oops. And now.
So he takes this way. He gets the. So do we trade rooks after we get the 2 pieces for the queen? Probably, right?
Exactly.
And now I take the A pawn.
And knight e5.
We can take this as well. All right, get the king up. All right, Mr. 8-game magician.
E4.
So it's your 2 pieces versus my queen. I'm just gonna push my A pawn, or I can win this pawn
Queen
actually.
b8. Check. Well, then king g7.
Come on, mouse. Don't do this in time trouble. Jeez. All right. Let's go.
What am I supposed
go over
to
here.
do here? Yeah, it's like rook to d2. Very irritating checks. King to e1.
13 seconds left. We're both very little time.
No. Check. King h6. c4. c5. The rook c2. 1 e4 and let's go, right? Queen d6. Bishop e6. c6. c7. Queen.
Let's
mate
check.
with a
Oh, but he's
deadly check.
converting. He's converting on
such
this.
little time.
Whoa!
Was a real.
He lost on time. Good game, in-game magician. That was close. He probably had me there if he'd taken my last pawn and then started to work on promoting his H pawn. Yeah, I think he was winning in that position. But yeah, cold player. Thanks, man. It's nice that you can actually hear Yasser. Oh, Eddie Barber, that was you. Nice. You think you were losing there? Yeah, I don't know. You had the passed H pawn. I was losing my F pawn there. I don't know. Good game, man. Good game. So bend over 889 has already won 2 games in a row. Wow, how did that happen? All right, guys. More people. I missed a queen check picking up the rook. Here's the tournament for anyone in the chat who hasn't joined the tournament yet. Feel free. Oh, the rook. Interesting. Yeah. I was looking for queen forks, but yeah, not always easy to spot.
How about
Especially in
another
time
really
pressure.
good, hurtful game?
A good hopeful game. Okay, bend
E3.
over. Good luck. Have fun, man.
d5.
He's playing super
C5,
fast.
e3. Knight c6. Knight f3.
Much faster than the last game.
Suppose I did something like knight f6.
He's playing like the Queen's Indian
Bishop d6.
attack.
c4.
So I'm gonna castle.
d4.
Take here. And now I need to think for a minute. Maybe queen here. Is that an 800 player in the first place?
Sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know. We'll see. He has a rating of 889. If he's cheating, then he's gonna get banned for playing a rated game with an engine. So I mean, it's on him, right?
Rook d1. Rook d8.
How many rated games has he played? Only 17 games. It's a new account, people. Yeah, you never know. All right. I wonder who he beat though.
You make everybody happy, man.
Nice. Yes, it's hilarious.
Yes.
Sonic House says nothing would be more perfect after Drinkbot saying the stream was going 1 hour. The tournament started and my song has begun playing. Nice. Yeah, stay healthy, bot. I think I can skip the end of this. It's just silent at the end here. Okay, so here we have Metallica. Probably a Wolf request.
C5. Oh, okay.
Queen A5.
Well, what are we going to do? Knight C3. A6.
And Sonic Castle, the command is skip, not skip song. Just exclaim skip. Oh boy. Always fighting over different tastes in music.
Yeah. The knight pops to B4. Ooh. I would assume bishop d7 is automatic, but so a3's on the board, right? You know, you want to question
Okay.
what's going on and check. So
Yeah, this doesn't feel like an 800 player.
Why?
He just won a piece against me.
95. Rook b1. Knight d5. Bishop c3. And f6. Knight c4. Bishop b5 is the right move. Knight e3. So rook d7 has been played. And d5. Check. King David 7. That's very different than what I'm used to. Yeah. Knight e3. Knight c4. Rook to e8. Knight a5. Rook on e2. This bishop on d4, I personally find it annoying. Rook to d2. Bishop e3. Rook e3. Why did rook a1 have to be played? g5. King f1. g4. And after h3, a4. Rook d1. Yeah, it's like I'll just play rook d6. Check. And chase the king. Rook e4. And I'm forced to move my king. The players are following. I don't know precisely which game number, but this was all played in the World Championship match in London. a5. Bishop d2. We did see a4. Bishop b4. And is this an issue if black plays h4?
Yeah, okay.
Bishop f8. We're gonna come
Good game,
back
Bendover.
shortly.
This rating of yours is suspicious, man.
Enjoyed.
Like, I'm sorry. Like that was ridiculous. Oh wait, I have to play the checkmate. Yeah, here we go. If there's a Lichess mod in the chat of the stream, I think you know what to do. SJ says, "Hi Chris, I want to grow a beard myself, myself like yours, but mine is thin. What shampoo should I use?" Yeah, I'm not sure a shampoo will help. Just time.
As always, delighted to be with you. D4 landed on the board.
So after just a month,
C4,
my beard didn't look all that
E6,
great. Like it took 2-3 months before
Knight
my beard
C3,
started to look full enough
D5.
to be presentable.
Bishop G5. Does this make any sense to toss in this move? Bishop B4, E3. I just didn't understand the move H6.
Castles.
Bishop D3 looks intuitively right. Oh my
It does help to be
word.
manly, right?
Bishop E6. I like the move Knight E2. Easy. Okay. Castle. Queen to E8.
What does this move do? That's interesting. I guess he's unpinning his knight. But to what end?
F3. Now, last time I played C6 and I got myself into trouble. E4. In fact, after Bishop G4.
Then my beard is like 10 centimeters, but not fully covered. I'm full of testosterone. Did you say your beard is 10 centimeters? If it's 10 centimeters long and it doesn't look full, then yeah, you're gonna have to wait like 10 years or something. Like, of course, not every man like it. I had to wait till my late 20s before it was even possible. So I'm not sure how old you are.
Very good.
Let's queen here maybe.
Yeah, nice. Queen C2.
You still think you look like a hobo? Well, the way you don't look like a
Rook
hobo
C8.
is you trim it, right? It's got to be nice and neatly trimmed or whatever. I'll pull the mic. You got to trim out the edges, make the length consistent. It takes at least weekly maintenance.
A3.
You're a Chris who plays chess and you're in Ohio. Wow.
Oh my.
B4.
So I wonder what
Bishop
part of
E6.
Ohio. Let's unpin that pawn. Get the king out off this diagonal.
What?
Columbus. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm outside of Cleveland. So we're not too far from each other. I was in Columbus not too long ago. Last year, summertime, I think I was visiting the Columbus Zoo. So yeah, fun stuff. Shakason, hey, can I ask about the voice saying the moves? Yeah, that's so there's a plugin called Dimitri Chess. It's a plugin for Chrome that announces the moves, and there's
Yeah.
different voices. So Yasser is one of them. It's the same plugin that Penguin GM uses when he streams.
A6. Bishop back to G3. So what does it mean? Knight H5. bishop d6. e5. G6. Well, bishop c4. Played b5 right here.
That doesn't work. I can go here though, right?
Check. It is still.
Okay, let's get the other rook involved.
And I was just kind of drumming the table for the simple move rook on f1. Check. Well, then king g7. Again. I found attractive. Oops.
So if the rook takes here, I'm forking these two pieces. Let's try it.
Okay. So
And he resigns. Back to tournament. Nice. Got another win on the board. All right, so I missed some of the chat there. I had to concentrate on that game. So Shaka says, I must try it. Is it anything they're saying except for the moves? Yeah, you can actually turn up how often it says like random stuff, but mostly it says the moves. But yeah, it does say other random stuff too. And SJ says, I'm 49, never got to grow my beard fully. It starts to itch, my beard gets into it, then I shave it already. Oh man. Yeah, you can get itchiness, whatever. Itchiness can't happen. That's a question of moisture mostly.
G3.
All right, Mafia. Good luck. Have fun,
D5.
man.
What about d4? Suppose I did something like knight f6, knight c3. Well, the highly desirable move is simply bishop g2 and e6. Absolutely. Bishop g5. Yes.
No, not deodorant. Moisture. Like
Or-
there's creams that you can get. What is this move?
Ooh,
Mafia, what are
wait
you
a minute.
doing? You trying to trick me?
I seem to remember from Robert Byrne, famous American grandmaster, played in the Candidates. Robert Byrne was the New York Times columnist. And I remember
That was a
him playing
blunder.
Knight a6.
Yeah,
in
beard
such
balm, a
positions
cream. Yeah, that's
before.
the good
Just
stuff.
wondering-
Okay, takes here. He doesn't resign after I take his queen. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Could also take here, saving my bishop. Let's save my bishop.
D6. You can't play rook b8. Oh, well, maybe you can. I have seen it only when the light square bishops are still on the board. Check knight d7.
Sonic Castle says you never thought we'd talk about beards.
Okay.
Yeah, moisturizing cream. So the issue with the itch, right, is that
Knight d5
the hair on your beard tends to draw away moisture.
and rook d1.
What? And Mafia is really confusing me with these moves.
Castle short. I like the move knight e2. Rook b6.
Oh, I can take this pawn. Yeah. So beard c3. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, let's bring the knight back.
Again, this knight went to f6. Knight c3. Okay, so let's say I go. Was that from a basketball? And rook e1, you found it. Sweet. King c1. Why did rook a1 have to be played? Check.
I guess someone taught Mafia Elite to never resign.
Knight e3.
I mean, to a certain point, if you're trying to learn, I do agree.
He did go queen f6.
Maybe in a tournament, it's not the
my.
best strategy. If you're pretty sure you have no chance of winning, it might be better to move on to the next game that you do have a chance of winning. But okay, Mafia. We'll see how this goes.
That's with a check.
Could a beard make you look younger or older? Yeah, I'm not sure about younger. I think it would only make you look older, right?
I think maybe we want to get the queen into the game. Queen f3. Check.
Trying to find the fastest road to checkmate here. I think I see 3 or 4 moves, maybe.
King c4.
Rook c1. Check.
Yeah, this should work.
Rook b8.
Just a staircase mate,
check.
really. All right, good game, Mafia. Back to tournament. Yeah, Eddie Barber, I reported him. Feel free to report him as well. It's a shame we have someone like that who joins the tournament. He's going to get kicked out of Elite Chess. But yeah, feel free. Multiple reports will get someone banned quicker. Yeah. So what I was saying earlier, trying to win against Mafia, was that the issue with the itch is the skin getting dry underneath the beard, and it's because that the hairs in the beard wick away moisture from the skin. Like hairs themselves drink up moisture, and skin only has a certain amount of moisture underneath it. So you need to actually apply daily some kind of cream to moisturize both the skin underneath the beard and the beard itself. So I use a cream that I buy from my barber whenever I get my hair cut. I like to buy this. So yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. He's no longer in the tournament. We got him banned. Congratulations. So yeah, you want to whatchamacallit, you want to definitely moisturize every day, and that'll help solve the itch. Also, when you first start, it can be itchy just because the hairs aren't long enough. As the hairs get longer, it becomes less itchy. So that I wondered how long it would take before someone would ask me about my beard on stream. I started using a webcam on stream, I think back in April of last year, and this may be the first time that my beard has come up as a conversation topic. It's kind of funny. All right, so D4, in-game magician again. All right, good luck, have fun. We're going to play another Benoni. Do.
Again, this knight went to
Knight F6.
So should I place?
So yeah,
C4,
he's going to the Benoni again.
C5, then D6.
E to E4. Bobby Fischer's comment was best by test.
Castle short. Bishop D3. Wow. B5.
Yeah, and again with this line. So interesting.
Rook to E8.
So there's castles here.
Castle.
He's varying the move order a little bit. I wonder if queen here was
Rook
inaccurate or
found it.
something.
F5.
F5, wow. All right. Let's go bishop here.
And we have bishop
Targeting
F4,
this pawn.
A6.
Whoa. No, I can't take it, right? Can I take here? No, because pawn takes and everything's hanging. Oh, after pawn takes, I can take here on the rook. Yeah, I don't know if that's good enough. Oh, he doesn't take. Okay. So let's go back.
Bishop c2, but no, right into it.
I think I'm losing these pawns. He may be losing this pawn, though. Material is equal, but the pawns are all over the place. This long bishop is still the big deal in the Benoni. This bishop's a powerhouse. Privacy, there are extensions that you can install. Like, I don't want to give anybody the name or anything, but yeah, there's browser extensions that can just show you the right move instantly. You may grow a beard to improve your chess. Nice. Yeah, it adds 200 elo automatically because people are so intimidated.
Rook b1.
SJ says, when I was 22, I went to the UK, visit Stonehenge, went on a bicycle for 4 weeks. My upper lip hairs got really dried skin, and now I know how to handle that. Thanks.
I could just get you back.
You thought you had dandruff. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, now wait a minute. Doesn't this do stuff? Like what?
Bishop on b3.
Like, surely he can't. Like this seemed like a mistake. Unless there's something I'm not seeing here. Because even if like this, take, and I'm up a piece, right? I don't think I'm winning a piece here, am I? Maybe I am. ZZ Top, yeah, they're the beard masters. If you remember that old game in the '90s for the computer and for the Nintendo, Chessmaster 2000 or Chessmaster, that was a picture of an old guy with a ZZ Top beard, like the white beard that went all the way down. So that'd be nice to have a ZZ Top Chessmaster beard someday.
Right.
When you cut the hairs, you lose all the strength.
Well, actually, we have a phone call. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. If I stop cutting my hair, I'll be a grandmaster. Oh man, if only. If only. If it was just that simple, the only thing I would have to do is convince my wife, and yeah, I don't know. That might not be easy, but all right. So take here. If I take here, he goes there. I just take it. He goes here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of this is. I'm still on the rook. He still has the problem with the bishop.
Sorry. Rook a3.
So I can take now.
c4.
Okay, so these pawns are rolling. He might have some compensation for the piece, right, with these connected pass pawns. So gotta watch out for that.
After we have some moves. What were they? Bishop c2. Queen f6.
These pieces haven't moved yet.
Move.
Wait, can I just take here? Oh no, there's rook here. Oh, yeah, I have to come back. Yeah, this would be a blunder, right? Because of rook here. Oh no, I can just come back. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's all good. I could just defend with rook b1. He just played Mafia Elite, very good player. Oh no.
I have such little time.
Oh, an in-game musician has timed out again. Man. Good game, Barber. Again. I used to play the Benoni as black, so some of the lines you're playing are really interesting, but yeah, I gave up the Benoni a long time ago. Yeah, thanks a lot, Eddie. You too. I advise you to give up the Benoni as well. Yeah, I've never had much success with the Benoni, and I gave it up for for like just standard Queen's Gambit decline. I don't think it's a refuted opening. I think it's complex and sharp. I've never liked the positions as black, and I always feel comfortable as white. So yeah, I don't know. Good chess advice. Thanks, Fate. I didn't let him play his endgame. Yeah, that helps. It helps if you don't let the endgame magician get into an endgame, right? Or get into a losing endgame, right? That one time, the last time we played, I had a queen versus a rook and bishop. All right, can I get another game or two? I haven't lost yet, except for that one time, but that didn't really count, right? I have a perfect score now after the whole cheater incident. But Anover and I both have perfect scores. How many games does Anover have? 100 games. Nice. So maybe Anover will play next, although he's in the middle of a game here, kind of in the middle game here. Am I going to get a game here? What's going on? I'm not getting paired up. I mean, there's 16 players here. I don't know how many are not playing, though. Looks like in-game magician and Thomas. Maybe one of us will play Thomas. I don't know. What is this arrangement? That's crazy. Superpotter says, I suppose the main advantage over the board
Looks like equal bottom tier. Let's
is where you can luck the odd pawn into the board, into the beard. You just like pull it out, drop it on the board. Your opponent won't notice. SJ says, I played the Benoni once, a homemade variant in a simul versus a Dutch champion at the Drone Peak, and you drew. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, if it's home preparation that he's never seen before, then that can give you some advantage, I guess. Man, the way they're
I'm from the very start.
E2,
Okay, Anover,
E4,
finally.
Bobby Fischer's comment was best by test.
Now, last time I played C6 and I got myself into trouble.
make everything bigger. All right, so he's playing the main line, classical variation. I'll go into it.
Well, knight G5 and
Oh, this is not a move. What is this? I've never seen this move before. Really? Now I get this with tempo?
I just
get the
didn't
square for my
understand
bishop?
The move H6
With tempo. How interesting. And now this knight is crowding. The knights are crowding each other. How interesting. I've never seen this against
Again,
the
this
Caro-Kann
knight
before.
went to F6, bishop C4. Well, okay, E6.
Well, if his goal was to get me out of book,
Exactly.
he's been successful. It's really interesting.
I like the move knight E2. Bishop D6.
Castles.
Castles.
I don't know. This I don't cheat might be the
And
same
we
guy
got
who we
bishop
just kicked, I
F4.
think. Bullet lifter, I don't know.
Okay,
We'll deal with that if that
that's
comes. If
moving.
he's someone new. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll take.
Queen C7. It was like he played knight D3 with a little twist.
Okay, this song is getting on my nerves. I'm sorry, whoever requested this. I have to skip it. Like, this is too much. Jeez.
The move I'd really like to play against is knight b6.
Okay, V-Sim.
Bishop on b3. Maybe you just want to do something solid. And again, c3.
That music was madness, yeah. All right. This doesn't work. It might if I play here first, and then go for c5.
c5, bishop c2, c4. Oh my. Queen e5.
Do I play Pokemon
No, for
Go?
sure we're
I
not
don't.
doing with
No,
tempo.
I don't know if anybody in chat does. I've never played Pokemon Go. I think I tried it out the first month it came out, and it was just like I lost interest. I was never into Pokemon before that game came out, hardly.
And let's just
Okay, just got to play relatively quick.
a6, played a5, queen b5. And
Ooh, oh, I missed that. Actually, my queen is just trapped, isn't it? I have to go here?
We really must be going.
Oh, man.
Thank you for a memorable afternoon.
So it's like, you got to weigh the scales of like
This is terrible.
being bored to death and then, just not being able to solve and find the answers.
Yeah, I dropped a rook there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible. Okay. All right, I'm going to resign and get this game over with. I'm just down to Holbrook.
there you go.
It's pretty bad. Good game. Good game, Andover. Nicely played. And bye, Sonic Castle. Have a good night, man. Thanks for joining me yet again. So 11 more minutes in the tournament. Oh, and Pepe is here. Pepe Lu is either spectating or in the tournament. Yeah, it looks like he joined. He hasn't played a game yet. 1936 splits. Another streamer. Nice to see you here, Pepe.
From the very starting position.
Oh, and I'm against this I don't cheat guy. Okay, we'll see what's going on here.
Knight f6. c4, g6. After this move, knight c3. I'm contemplating f4 actually. The bishop on e3. Knight c6. So bishop d2. Oh,
Queen a5.
castle short. Bishop g4. Exactly. Queen d3. Rook d8. Uh-oh. So a3's on the board, right? Queen c2. Oh boy. b4. Queen b3.
Senor Pepe. Nice. Yeah.
Exactly. Rook David 3. Queen e5. Check. Oh. Okay. Excellent. There is a big threat. Give me your queen. c5. Exactly. c6.
Wow. Oh, Hoover, this is really good. They created a new account and they're playing perfectly. So.
Rook d8. h3.
Rook c8.
How about rook a4? Bishop d6. We do have the move rook d4. This bishop on e5 is a very powerful bishop. Rook d3. Knight c4. Big advantage. Knight e3. The bishop on e4 is not really protected. Knight f1.
What's I doing there?
You gotta go king g1, right? Knight g3. Here, after you can't play rook b8. Oh, well, maybe you can.
To go here and then up to get away from the mate threat.
Knight f5. And after king f3, rook to c8. Bishop f6. How's your chessboard? I see some questions there. Oh my.
So what's wrong with this?
Correct. Got 97.
Oh, I see. He gets this back. Okay. Yeah, I would trade that pawn for this pawn any day. If I was black, I mean. I don't even have this.
He just played rook on d1, 95. Why did rook a1 have to be played? Knight b4.
Right. I resign.
It's really fast.
Back to tournament. So if someone creating a new account, I wish I could ban new accounts from creating from joining the tournament.
Very
Like
start.
if you haven't played if you haven't played more than 20 rated games, like I don't think you should be
D4.
joining tournaments.
Again,
Maybe there was a way for me to
C4,
exclude them in the
E6,
advanced settings or
Knight
whatever, but
C3,
I didn't see that.
c5, d4.
Ah, someone else is playing the Benoni now.
I'm seeing that
Oh no, this is a
you wanna
Benko.
play
Okay.
d5, a6.
So e3, I think, is a move here. you can create a team on Lichess and the team only members tournament. Yeah. The thing is, I want anyone to be able to join. And how do you control who?
boy.
I mean, I want anyone like to be able to join the tournament, but I don't want. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Knight F3.
I feel like if a team, if a cheater wants to join a tournament, there's no one you can do. There's nothing you can do to stop them other than just to report or whatever. But
I'm looking at some crazy line. Bishop B2.
okay.
Bishop D6.
Yeah, it's true, Eddie. All right. Let's try and castle
Castles.
here. See what
Castle
happens.
short. Sorry.
Okay, now I want to take here. Yeah, I realize he takes this pawn. Yeah, we're just equal, right? Because he sacked this pawn and I sacked this pawn. That wasn't really a good trade.
A3
Usually in the
is
Benoni though, or not in the Benoni, in the Benko, they put their
Knight
bishop
C7.
here, and there's all this pressure. But here the way he's played it is totally different.
Queen C2.
Oh, I can have a minimum number of rated games. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that next time, Didi Jana.
Beast mode element. Knight E4.
Oh, interesting. So that puts this pawn here. It looks like defending
This
that
is
comes
the
at
current
a high
situation.
price. So let's go for this. Although knight here, queen here, I have to go like this. Let's see what happens.
Rook to E8.
Classic Beatles song. Let's put the bishop here.
Bishop C4.
Small threat. I don't really want to part with the light squared
Whoa.
bishop because after I'll be forced to play g3 if he does something like this, right?
Well, what are we gonna do?
But I do win the pawn. Oh no, I have a line actually here, and then there or here, and then I can just bring my knight back. Okay, cool. So it looks like I won a pawn because the knight comes back to defend.
Queen E7.
Well, unrated they don't get punished. Like Lichess doesn't police unrated games.
Oh my.
I could go here to get the bishop out.
E4.
Let's do it. How do you report players? It's on their profile. There's a button on their profile.
F3. Check using his preparation.
Decisions.
D5. Correct. I can't tickle this guy, huh? He just played rook on D1. And we have bishop F4.
Okay, finally the bishop gets out. For the first time all game. I only have 30 seconds though. It's going to be rough. I only have a pawn. So the game isn't over by any means, but man.
H6. Exactly.
Okay, finally Ivory Piece is activated. And
Queen C4. It's all
Okay.
going very, very badly, I'm afraid. Right.
it's all going very badly.
Bishop back to G3. Knight E4.
Whoa. Oh no. Okay, so I have to do like this? I have to come back.
Yes.
Oh, but I'm losing the bishop.
Check.
Ouch. Wow, that was a really good move. Good game, Hanover.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Nicely
very,
done.
very nice defense.
All right, so that's the tournament. Good games, everybody. Thanks everyone for playing. That was super fun. Looks like I got 4th place just out of the podium. So Hanover beat me and won every single game. He beat me twice. I don't cheat. Late joiner, new account, whatever. Slow hand grind with 2nd place, and me with 3rd place. You guys can't see that, but yeah, Hanover with 1st, Mr. Slow hand grind with 2nd, and me with 3rd. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I do appreciate you being here. I am going to do a raid, and if he's still alive, I think he's still alive. Where did I have that up? Looks like he's not live. Yeah, maybe I'm not doing a raid today. Thanks everyone. I'll see you guys later. Next week, Monday and Tuesday. I'll see you next time.